Hey everybody, welcome to another Dunbar Academy mailbag. Before we get started, we just want to remind you to subscribe so you don't miss any of our new videos, and if you want to learn more about dog behavior and training, make sure to check out our dunbaracademy.com link in the description below. Okay, let's get started.
Today we have a question from Gregory. How to treat thunder phobia. Thunder, fireworks, wind, rain, stuff like that. Well, you know, I'm going to say this, people get mad at me, but this should have been prevented when the puppy was 3 weeks old. That's when you expose puppies to loud noises. You do it, you know, right after their ears have opened. We have to prevent these problems. It's so much easier, and it's so much easier on the dog. These poor old dogs are stressed out. I know that's not helping you folks out there who have adult dogs with problems, but it'll help you with your next dog. See, what we're doing in dog training all along is we have these predictable problems. We know it's going to happen. We know it's going to happen, and we don't prevent them. And this goes on and on and on. We're perpetuating it from dog to dog. So next puppy you get, let's have an enriched environment, loads of noise and parties from the time they're 3 weeks old up until 12 weeks. So what do you do with an adult dog? Well, a bit of preparation. We've got to give them a relaxation area. We've got to train them to relax, obviously before there's thunder or fireworks. So I like to have the puppy in a dark area, confined. A real great place to train the puppy to settle down is in the shower basin. They like a dark, damp place. And people don't know why, you know, what's going on here, whether it gives them security, whether they're grounding themselves out. I mean, no one really knows why dogs develop thunder phobia. It's more than just the sound of fireworks or the noise. You know, there's a lot more going on. Anyway, have a safe place, play music. Put the dog in a safe place, talk to him, hand feed him his dinner. I want the dog to associate this zone with really good times. Okay, so that's the prior preparation we have to do. The music is a secondary calming cue. Yeah, so any music will do. Classical, you know, fairy sort of lyrical music, happy music, and you praise the puppy, hand feed the puppy, stroke the puppy when he's on a towel, a damp towel, in the shower. Now, when it comes down to thunder time, you know, for nights when you know, like say fireworks, well, it's just going to be tonight or a couple of nights, I would spend the evening sitting on the toilet, watching telly on the iPad or reading a book while talking to the dog. Now, big question is, do we reassure the dog, or is that training the dog, unintentionally reinforcing the dog's behavior? Well, of course you reassure. You don't, if a dog's upset or a child's upset, you don't ignore them. So you reassure and you say, oh wow, you know, it's just thunder, no need to worry, this sort of tone of voice. When they don't react though, and you can do all sorts of things to stop them reacting, going, whoa, what's that? Oh, he's a good boy, good dog, good dog. So the funny voice, well, was to get the dog to listen to me, and as soon as they stop shaking and reacting, then we praise them at a much higher level. So the whole thing about people were kind of black and white about reassurance. They say, oh, you shouldn't do anything if the dog is acting scared. You only reward them when they're confident and brave. Well, no. You can reassure them when they're acting scared, as long as when they're acting brave, you praise them at this level up here. A routine that works really well is representative observation and feedback. You watch the dog all the time, you talk them through it, and the feedback you give, obviously with your voice, you know, plus you can supplement it with treats. It changes, you know, it modulates according to the dog's behavior. It's okay, yeah, you relax, all right, so good boy. Hey, who's a brave dog? Boy, that really was a loud thunder crack. And then building up to sometimes even the jolly routine. You know, so you're teaching the dog is that, yeah, this thunder may be a little scary for you, but I love it. Whenever there's a clap of thunder, I go bop bop doo 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 doo. We could go to other stuff as well. Again, anything that works. Thunder shirts, wraps, you know. But once you got the problem, it's going to take a bunch of your time to get the dog to work through it. I've been pretty successful at this. I've had a couple of dogs I look after, say July the 4th time, because I live in a fairly quiet neighborhood, but we still get the sounds. And I let the dog know they're really exciting sounds. So the most important thing here is the safe haven, prior training, so the dog loves going into this place, at times when it's not thunder season, when it's not July the 4th, and you go in there and it's a heavy petting time and lots of treats and treats and treats, so the dog loves this area. When it comes time to the fireworks, we can actually amp up the music, and not only is this now a secondary relaxation cue, but it can serve as white noise to help mask the music. But the most important thing is your verbal feedback. A differential reinforcement that's analog. Yes, you can reassure, but you praise the dog a lot more when they're cool. And this, of course, is one of the biggest mistakes we make in training. We pay attention to when it all goes wrong, if the dog's misbehaving, if the dog's acting scared, but when the dog's acting confident and well behaved, we tend to ignore them. So that's where you've got to reverse it. Because this dog isn't feeling good. Anxiety, stress is just really not cool. The poor dog is hurting, so you've got to help them through it.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to learn more about dog training and behavior, make sure you visit dunbaracademy.com to check out our selection of courses, many of which are completely free. If you would rather watch more of our videos here on YouTube, just click the links to the right. And if you want to follow us on social media, everything you need is directly below. As always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell for notifications.